What is up, everybody, and welcome to FLW Videos. Today we have some very exciting news in Pokemon Go. We officially got the announcement for the Halloween event of 2019, and it is something that you are definitely going to want to take advantage of. It's going to be a ton of fun. We have a lot of new features coming out, some new Pokemon being introduced. I actually uploaded a video, for instance, talking about how I thought Darkrai was going to show up for Halloween. Forget the EX raid system. I thought it would be outside of the EX raid system, and that's actually exactly what happened, and I know a lot of people are very excited about it. So here's going to be the plan. In today's video, we're going to talk specifically about the event itself. I'm also going to be providing some Darkrai counters as well at the end, just kind of like as a bonus. And then I'm going to do a Darkrai deep dive episode tomorrow, so make sure that you do stay tuned for that. I'm very excited to go ahead and get into this video, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. For this event, we're actually going to be seeing some new Shadow Pokemon that I wanted to cover briefly because there is something that needs to be pointed out just to provide some clarification. So as far as the Pokemon that I'm personally very excited about seeing, I'm going to go ahead and leave a check mark on them. But many people have asked questions about the Community Day exclusive Moo Pokemon, and in this case, we've got the additions of Mareep as well as Trapinch. What's going to end up happening is, as a Shadow Pokemon, you will not be able to learn the Community Day. However, if you purify these Pokemon and evolve them during the 2019 December Community Day, they will be able to obtain it, such as Trapinch being able to evolve up to Flygon and then obtaining the move Earth Power. But I would put a little bit of a caution on Mareep because we do not know yet if it is going to include the 2018 Pokemon or just 2019 Pokemon. So if you want to get yourself that exclusive move out of this, just wait until we get it clarified towards the end of the year. And then if Mareep ends up being included where 2018 and 2019 Pokemon get included, then you could purify it if you do want that exclusive move. Just wanted to go ahead and point that out. So let's go ahead and dive into the event itself. It's going to be from October 17th to November 1st. So that's going to be quite a bit of time. A lot of things that we can do throughout those 2 weeks. And I want to go ahead and actually start off with the bonuses because I think it is the most important part. And I want to make sure that people take away something from this video at least earlier on in the video. And that's going to be the bonuses. So let's go ahead and start off with that ×2 catch candy. This is going to apply to anything that you catch in the wild, in the raids, everything. So that is very important. Get out there. Hopefully you can catch some rare Pokemon. Maybe consider Pineapping because you would get ×4 the candy if you use that Pineapp. And specifically, I want to focus on some raid Pokemon. If you end up catching a Machamp, for example, you can get 40, that's right, 40 candy from doing the raid on a Machamp because it is a third line evolution. Another option would be something like a Tyranitar, which will be from the dark typing. 40 candy for catching a single Tyranitar from a raid. That is insane. And guess what else it's going to apply to? Darkrai being in the raids. Go ahead and get yourself the double candy and then Pineapp it. And then in this case for Darkrai, that's going to be 12 candy for every Darkrai that you catch if you use a Pineapp or a Silver Pineapp. But that's not all. We're going to go ahead and move down to this, but the ×2 transfer candy. For every Darkrai that you catch, you are not going to be able to trade the Darkrai. However, you are going to be able to get that ×2 candy for transferring it. So for every Darkrai that you catch, if you use a Pineapp Berry, you could get 12. And then if you transfer it, you get 2 additional. So you can get 14 candy for every Darkrai that you catch. That is insane. Other than that, though, there is something else that we need to focus on, and that is clearing the clutter, and specifically talking about Pokemon that are really good. For me personally, I'm going to go ahead and clear out some of my Mewtwo's. I'm glad I kind of waited on this, but you can go ahead and clear out some Armored Mewtwo's, some regular Mewtwo's. Go ahead and transfer them, get you the double candy. I mean, if you do want to just kind of save them for trades, you can. But for me personally, I need those candies because I have some 100% IVs. I simply don't have enough candy to power them up, so I'm definitely going to try to utilize this one. And then you've got the ×2 hatch candy, so get out there, hatch yourself some of the eggs, and you'll get that candy as well. Now that we talked about that, let's get into a little bit of the cosmetic side of this. We have some new costume Pokemon coming from this, and something interesting is that Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle, so the starters, besides Pikachu, they're only going to be able to be obtained from the actual raids, so make sure that you are using your free raid passes if you're going to do it. I'm personally just going to try to get one of each. I don't really care that much. I would rather focus my resources onto Darkrai as opposed to just these kind of Pokemon, just for the simple fact that they have a costume. But that's up to you. Pikachu will be able to be found in the wild as well. Just wanted to point that out. Other than that, we do have a new Pokemon that will be introduced known as Yamask. And I really like that Pokemon Go decided to introduce the shinies as well. That's been something that they've been doing for multiple Halloween events. So yeah, good luck with this. Hopefully you will end up getting yourself a shiny. But regardless of that, we covered the new shiny Pokemon. We've got some new avatar items. That's just going to be cosmetic. We're going to be seeing more ghost type and dark type Pokemon in the wild, in eggs, as well as in raids. So take advantage of some of those really good Pokemon. Try to focus on those. And like we mentioned, we've got Darkrai in raids. So excited about this. So glad that I covered it. This is a Pokemon that you are going to want to have. I will be covering it in the deep dive, so make sure that you do stay tuned for that. But I mentioned that I wanted to go ahead and give kind of a bonus related to just the counters to this. As you can see on the Catch CP, go ahead and kind of write that down or kind of keep that in your mind, what you will be looking for. But as far as the best counters, when in doubt, fight it out. You can go with some solid options. We even have a couple of fairy types that are going to do great with Togekiss and then Gardevoir. Notice for Gardevoir, it is not going to be with that Community Day exclusive move. That's what I put all my Gardevoirs to anyways. But when in doubt, you can Machamp it out. Just go with that. I'm going to be covering a video for Pokebattler later on, covering some of these counters as well. So if you're interested in kind of some alternative options, head over to that website. So that just about wraps up the video. I want to know what you think about this event in the comment section below. What is going to be your favorite part of the event? I'm personally very excited about Darkrai, but then secondarily, I just like the idea that we're going to get double candy as well as from the transfers as well. So I'm going to be able to stack up on that Mewtwo candy since I have a bunch to transfer. And then when we get out there and catch Darkrai's, candy is no longer a barrier. And this is very exciting because this Pokemon is so solid as an attacker. But anyways, I want to know what you think about it in the comment section below. Maybe you agree with me, maybe you have something else. Either way, whatever it is, put it in the comment section below. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you next time. If you want to develop a deeper connection, I would highly recommend you to check out Patreon. We've got a lot of really cool things going on over there. Check out all of these supporters that we have. We are almost up to 100. We are also posting some special content, some behind the scenes work. And if that is the type of thing that interests you, I would highly recommend you to check it out.